Hello. So here's my Japan tag and my 10 answers. I was tagged by Webb's English, so sorry it took me so long to do this, but I now finally have it completed. Okay, so question number 1. Why did I come to Japan? Well, um, oh, it smells now. Oh, I came to Japan because I was interested in the culture. I came here in 2008 with a exchange with my student exchange in college, university. And I wanted to come back. So I had an interest in the culture, probably like many other people, and I came back in 2011 with the JET program. And that's why I'm currently here. So question number 2. What's my favorite Japanese food and why? These questions, what's your favorite blank, is really kind of difficult for me. I've hard enough time saying what my single anything is. Okay, sorry about that. So, I have a difficult time saying what my, single anything is. But since I have to for this, I would go ahead and say, like, nikujaga. Or at least when students ask me, that's what I've been telling them recently, because, nikujaga was created in Maizuru first. So, hey, sounds like a good answer. And it is pretty good, too, yeah. So, let's say nikujaga is my favorite Japanese food. So, question number 3. Where's your favorite place in Japan and why? Let's see. I like Kyoto a lot. That's a nice place. I like Kyoto City. But favorite place? Maybe I'll go with Maizuru, where I live. I like it a lot. So, I like the smaller town life that's here. Not such the hustle and bustle of a big city. So yeah, my favorite place in Japan, I would say, is Maizuru, because, hey, it's smaller. I'm much more of a small city person, not some big city. Okay, so question number 4. What's your favorite kanji or Japanese word? I really don't even have a favorite word or kanji. I kind of like mai because it means dance, but truthfully, I don't really have a single favorite word or kanji. And this question had been rather difficult for me to think about it, and that's what my answer is. There isn't one. Okay, question number 5. What is your favorite thing about Japanese culture and why? Let's see. But first, what's with all these questions? What's your favorite this? What's your favorite that? I find this so difficult, these questions. Okay, so my favorite thing about Japanese culture is I think I really like the fact that Japanese people like to eat and drink. There's so many different events, things that focus around those two things. Not mean drinking alcohol, I mean they do a lot of that, but just drinking drinks, beverages. I really do like that. It's really something that's a lot of fun. And also, I really admire their work ethic. They seem to work so much harder here. And I'm sure of course, there's people that don't, but in general, the Japanese work ethic is so much higher, so much better than from where I am in America. So yeah, I really admire their work ethic. Maybe just 5 minutes ago, there was a rainbow right about here. Okay, so question number 6. What is the one thing that has surprised you from being in Japan? So, the one thing that surprised me in being here in Japan is actually how dirty it is. There's so much trash just laying about on the side of the road, in the rivers even. Well, at least how dirty Maizuru can be. I can't say for sure Japan's all dirty, but from my experience, there just seems to be so much trash. And that's just really just amazing. It's not like back home was super clean either from the trash. But how much effort goes into sorting and recycling and doing all that here. It's just surprising to see. Just styrofoam boxes, bags, bottles floating down the river down into Maizuru Bay. So something that surprised me, sadly, is the amount of trash laying about. Now, question number 7. 5, 6, 7. Have you picked up any Japanese habits? Yeah, I would say I have. The one I do quite most often, and maybe other foreigners do too now, is the cutting air. The cutting air, like the excuse me, you do like the shark fin. Excuse me, sumimasen. Shark fin, or cutting air. Like when you're going in front of someone or something and you, oh, pardon me, excuse me. Yeah, so today I went on a hike up to the top of Mount Albasan. It's nearly 700 meters, 692 meters on the west peak. And there were so many people up at the peak, so I didn't want to do this video. So I did it here instead, and just live it down the ways. Okay, so while I'm here, I got some time, might as well do another. So question number 7, 8, I just did 7. Number 8 is, where is the next place you want to travel in Japan? The next place I would like to travel to, I would like to go down to Kyushu at some point, but I don't see that happening, really. It's going to be kind of difficult now with a young kid, baby, infant. So probably that won't happen. If it does, that'd be great. But we'll see. But let's see. Do you see that? Some insect just landed right in my glasses. Next place I'd really like to go to, that I have a chance of going to. I'd really like to go to Tottori and see the sand dunes there. I've been to Tottori once, but didn't get to go to the sand dunes there, but I'd really like to see that, because that's Japan's only desert. And it's not really that far from us either, so that's much more likely to happen. Okay, so question number 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I could start my life in Japan again, is there anything I would do differently? No, I don't think I would do anything differently, because if I would do anything differently, it would change my experience that I currently have. Everything that's happened so far, I've really, for the most part, I've enjoyed this experience. So I really wouldn't want to change that, because that would be unknown again. I wouldn't know what was going to be happening. So, would I change anything? No, I wouldn't. Question 10. What's the best single piece of advice you have for first-timers to Japan? So I think my best advice would be, maybe this goes more for like people who are going to be living here. Of course, learn the language, but that's obvious. But the best, I think, is explore. Walk down that little alley, see what's back there. Just look around, because you never know what you might find. You might find something really interesting, so just explore. Go down that little street you've never gone down before. Or go into that store that looks very interesting and you've had interest in it. You never know. So explore. Okay, so I'm finally finished with the Japan tag. It took me a bit longer than I had hoped, but I was expecting. Got kind of busy and forgot about it. And since I made different clips and put it together instead of doing it all in one sitting, made it a little bit more challenging for myself. Just more work. So I'm finished, and now the people I like to tag for it. Let's see. I like to do Chillinkansai, Chottomattenet, and PeterSubarashii. So I hope that you can do one, and I look forward to your answers. Okay, thank you. Bye.